Hi everyone. So today we will go through a little Vinyasa Flow, this time with a hopefully nice introduction. So I welcome you to sit down on your mat with your legs crossed and find a comfortable position. Ground through your sitting bones and just relax your shoulders, let them drop down. The hands can be on the knees. You can have the palms facing up or down. Just do as you feel today. We will go through a lot of different transitions, and mainly we will work towards bird of paradise. So please close your eyes for a moment and just breathe in through your nose and then a deep exhale through your mouth. Deep inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Last time, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You can open your eyes again and reach both arms up to the air. Palms are facing each other. Gaze is up, shoulders are down. Breathe here. You can breathe in through the nose this time and also out through the nose. Now gently drop the right hand to the floor, to the mat. You can also have your forearm on the mat if you prefer that. And you reach the left arm up and overhead and just come into a big side stretch here. Open your ribs, gaze up to the ceiling or to your left fingers and open your chest up. It should be rotated up. And now come back to center, both hands on the mat. Reach the left arm up and overhead again, right hand on the floor or the right forearm. And then reach long with your fingertips, gaze up. Last time, exhale, come up. And inhale, reach the left arm up and overhead. Right hand or forearm on the floor. Rotate your chest open, gaze up. Okay, we come back up on an exhale. Now you will leave your right hand on the floor, reach the left arm up overhead, and this time you will try to thread the needle with the left hand. So the left hand goes under the right arm. You can crunch here, 1, 2, and then come back up with the left arm to the ceiling, look up and back. Then round your spine again, left hand under the right arm, thread the needle, and then come back up. Rotate your chest open, gaze back, left arm is reaching up and back. Last time, round your spine, left arm or hand reaches under the right. Round your spine. Now reach the left arm up again and place both hands to the floor again. Now you take your right arm or your right hand's fingertips and you reach the left ears. So you will bend your neck to the right shoulder. And you can push a little bit with your right hand so that it becomes a bit easier like this and the stretch becomes a bit more intense. The left hand can stay on the floor, or you can lift the left arm up and rotate your wrist out. You feel an even deeper stretch here in the neck. You can rotate in both directions. And as I said, you can also just leave it on the floor and just feel the right hand being heavy on the head so that you have your like a bigger stretch here in the neck, okay? You can also now slowly look up, gaze up, and the stretch becomes even a bit deeper. And now you can look down. It's a different kind of stretch here. And then slowly let go of the ear. You should feel very different on both sides now. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. So both hands reach up, look up. Breathe here. Left arm comes to the mat. Right arm reaches overhead and long. And the left hand or the left arm can be on the floor. You gaze up. Ribs are open, chest is open. And slowly on an exhale, come back up. Both hands on the mat. Inhale again, right arm reaches up and overhead, left forearm on the mat. Right arm reaches up and long, overhead, big stretch here, and then come back up, both hands on the floor. Last time, right arm reaches up and overhead, left forearm on the floor, gaze up, reach long here. Then slowly come back up. Now, and last time, so right arm reaches up, and you will, this time, the left hand stays on the floor, the right hand reaches under the left arm, and you round your spine. Thread the needle here. Then inhale, right arm reaches back up, gaze back, open your chest, and then exhale, round your spine and thread the needle. Inhale, reach back up and back, and then round and thread the needle. Well done. Last time, reach up and back, open your chest, and slowly place both hands on your mat. Now the left hand reaches for your right ears, and you try to kind of rotate your neck open, so it's so the left ear tries to reach the left shoulder. You can have a lot of weight on your fingers or less weight, depending on how deep you want this stretch to be. And you can also lift your right arm up and rotate the wrist out. You can do rotations in both directions if you want. And then you can place the right hand back on the floor. And now you can slowly gaze up, but leave the hands on the ear for a bigger stretch here. And then slightly gaze down. Should be a nice stretch here as well. And then slowly let go. Both hands on the floor. Okay? So now we'll transition. So we'll go on all fours. So the wrists under the shoulders and the knees are under your hips. It's a neutral position here. Now you can slowly, on an inhale, arch your spine, drop your belly, gaze up, chin is lifted, and then exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, arch your spine, chin is up, exhale, round your spine. You can press through your palms into the ground. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Now you can also make some circles while going through cat and cow with your hips and your chest. You can just rotate and circle it out. Do whatever feels good here. Now last little stretch for the wrists that I like to do is that you rotate your fingers so that your fingertips look to your knees, towards your knees. And then here you will feel a big stretch in your wrist. So now you can move a bit forward, a bit backward, and almost try to sit back on your heels. And then come back. And then sit back again. And you can also have a little bend in your elbows if that's more comfortable. So now we'll flip the palms again so that the fingertips look to the front of the mat. And now you can slowly walk your hands forward, melt your chest down, the hips stay over the knees, and you can put either your chin on the floor or just your forehead, depending on how stretched you feel already, and we come into puppy pose. You can elongate through your fingertips here as well. Big stretch here. Don't forget to breathe. And now slowly walk your hands back. Now we'll thread the needle in a tabletop, so similar to what we did before. So on an inhale, you will reach the right hand up to the ceiling, look up, chest is open, and then exhale, thread the needle. So right arm under the left. You can, even if you can, open here, you can have your right ear on the floor. You can even have the left arm reaching towards the ceiling and look up the ceiling if you have the balance here. Now, last little challenge is that you straighten the left leg, and for those who still feel very balanced here, you can just lift the left leg up and bend the knee and grab the foot or the ankle with the left hand. Very good. Breathe here. Now let go of the foot, and the left hand comes back to the floor. The right arm reaches up. Open your chest. Exhale, place both hands on the mat. Okay. Breathe here. Stay still for a moment. Now we'll do the same thing on the left side. So lift your left hand up to the ceiling. Rotate your chest open. Gaze up. And now slowly the left hand reaches under the right arm. Thread the needle here. The left ear can come towards the floor as well. You can either stay here, or to add a little challenge, you can lift your right hand to the ceiling and gaze up. And if you still feel balanced here, you can elongate the right leg out, so lengthen it, and then you can lift it up here, bend the right knee, and grab the left foot or ankle with the right hand. Okay, it's a nice twist here. Now gently let go, and then the right hand reaches back to the floor. The left hand comes back into tabletop as well. So now you can just sit back in a little child's pose and breathe here. Now slowly we'll come back up into tabletop. We tuck the toes under and then just press into a plank pose. So now you should feel quite warmed up here. So that should feel quite nice. Okay. So we just stay here. You can move forward and backward a little bit if you want to. Okay. And now slowly go all the way to the floor. Try to have a straight line here. And then let go. The head can come to the floor. Now the hands will be slightly apart next to the shoulders, and you will gently lift up into a cobra position here. Little back bend. You can be up on your fingertips, and now we'll flow here a little bit. So come back down to the floor, and then back up, little back bend. Now the right shoulder alone will come to the floor, and you will twist to the left, look up. Now come back up into cobra, and then the left shoulder comes to the floor. Look up to the right side. Back to the center. Right shoulder to the floor. Look up, back to center, left shoulder to the floor. Very good. So now you can go all the way back to the floor. Bring your hands closer to the shoulders, so under your shoulders. And you will press back into child's pose, but with your toes tucked. And then from here, you will lift your hips and come into your first downward facing dog. Okay. So here you can walk your feet out. Should feel quite nice, especially if it's your first downward facing dog of the day. So walk the feet out. You can also bend both knees or one knee at a time. And then you can also drop your hips to one side. So for example, to the right side. And then lift them back up. And then drop them to the left side for a little stretch here. Okay. Now slowly find stillness. The chest is also melting down, kind of almost towards the mat. The gaze is to the navel. Okay, don't forget to breathe here. Now slowly, step by step, you will walk the feet forward until you reach the front of the mat. And then slowly have a little bend in your knees. The hands can be on the floor, or they can just dangle, or you can grab your elbows and sort of let yourself dangle here from side to side if that feels comfortable. Bend your knees as much as you need. And now you can interlace your hands behind your back and let the wrists melt to the floor as well. So it should be a nice shoulder stretch here. Now release both hands to the floor. The right hand stays on the floor, the left leg stays straight and the right leg bends. Then reach up with the left hand to the ceiling, rotate to the left, look up. It's a little bend here as well, a little twist. Now both hands to the floor, straighten both legs, fold forward. Now keep the right leg straight, the left leg bends, the right arm reaches up to the ceiling. Twist to the right. Nice. Gaze up. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Now vertebra by vertebra will roll up the spine and come into Tadasana. Okay. Plant is kind of in my face, so I will move it a little bit. Here we go. Ground through your feet and find the balance here. The arms are along the body, alongside the body, and the shoulders are drawn back and down. Okay, breathe here. Don't forget our Ujjayi breath. So breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. Now we're coming to our sun salutations. So reach the arms out and up. Look up, palms touching. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Untuck your toes. Lower the right knee down. Reach the arms out and up. Interlace your fingers except for the index and thumb and look back. You can come into a slight back bend here. Don't forget to breathe. Now frame the front foot and step back with the left foot. Into a plank here. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step between your hands. Lower the left knee down. and tuck your toes, reach the arms up and up, slide back, bend here, interlace your fingers except for the index and the thumb, look back, exhale, frame the front foot and step forward with the left. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, step the left foot back and tuck your toes, lower the left knee down, reach the arms out and up, palms touching, interlace your fingers except for the index and thumb, slide back, bend. Exhale, frame the front foot, step the right foot back, inhale in plank, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back, exhale, step between your hands, lower the right knee down, untuck your toes, reach the arms out and up, interlace your fingers except for the index and thumb, slide back, bend. Exhale, frame the front foot, step the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, lower your hips, bend your knees, reach the arms up, palms touching. Chair pose here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot between your hands, lower the back heel down, reach the arms up, palms touching, hips are squared. Look up, warrior one. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back with the right, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot between your hands, lower the back heel down, reach the arms up, palms touching. Warrior one. Hips are squared, front knee is bent. Exhale from the front foot, step back with the left, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lower your hips, bend your knees, reach the arms up, palms touching, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, lower your hips, bend your knees, reach the arms up, palms touching. Breathe here. This time, the palms come in front of your heart in prayer position. You stay in a chair pose. So you can, it's important or not important, but it's better to have the weight in your heels. So you can even try here to lift your toes from the floor, challenge your balance a little bit. And now we'll twist to the right side. So the right elbow comes to the outside of the left leg. Knees stay bent. Twist to the left. You can also open your arms up here so that the right hand reaches the floor, the left hand or arm reaches to the ceiling. And for those who have a twist here, you can also bind behind your back here and gaze up. You can take any variation that you want. Don't forget to breathe. That's the most important. So now open your arms back up and now come back to center. Both arms reach up, palms touching. Come back up into Tadasana. Have a little break here. Okay. Now bend your knees, lower your hips, reach the arms up, palms touching, into prayer in front of your heart. Twist to the left side, so the left elbow goes on the outside of the right leg. Twist open here, gaze up. You can open your arms up here again, so that the left hand reaches the floor, right arm reaches to the ceiling, and you can find your bind here if that's in your practice. Don't forget to breathe. Well done. Okay. Hands back. Both arms reach up and then come back up to Tadasana. Okay. So we'll carry on with our little flow here. So bend your knees, reach the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, step between your hands. Lower the right heel down. Bring the arms up, palms touching, warrior one. Hips are squared. Now with exhale, we'll open up our arms into a T. Come into warrior two. Front heel to back arch alignment. Gaze over the front fingertips. Breathe here. Inhale. Flip the front palm, reach up and back. The left hand can slide down the left leg. Reverse warrior. Gaze is up to the right fingertips. Front knee is bent. Okay. Now come back into warrior two. And you can interlace your hands behind your back like we did earlier. Shimmy your right foot a little more to the outside of the mat. And come into a slight back bend here. And then come into fallen warrior. So the head reaches to the floor, the shoulders reach overhead, and you try to almost reach at the floor with your wrists. And then slowly come back up. Release your hands. Open your arms into a T and cartwheel your hands down. Frame the front foot. Step back with the right. Come into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, step between your hands. Lower the right heel down. Reach the arms up. Warrior one. Hips are squared. Exhale. Open up into warrior two. Front heel to back arch alignment. Gaze over the front fingertips. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach up and back. The right hand slides down the right leg. Gaze up. Reverse warrior. Front knee stays bent. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Now the left foot comes a little bit more to the outside of the mat. The arms interlace, the hands interlace behind your back. Open your chest here and come into fallen warrior. Head is towards the floor. The wrists aim also towards the floor. The deep stretch here. And then slowly release the hands, come back up, cartwheel your arms down, frame the front foot, step back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You can breathe here. Find stillness. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step between your hands. Come up into warrior one. Back heel is to the floor. Palms touching. Okay, now we come into eagle position with the arms. So the left arm reaches under the right. You can interlace, the palms are touching. Interlace like this, for those who can. And now you will shift your weight onto the right foot. The left leg will wrap around the right. Come into full eagle position here. Sit low with your hips. Gaze is up. Very good. And slowly you can let go here. Unwrap your hands. And breathe here in Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step or jump into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, step between your hands. Lower the back heel down. Reach the arms up, palms touching. Warrior one. Now we come into eagle position again. So the right arm wraps under the left. Okay. Find your bind here. Then shift your weight to the left leg or foot. The right leg wraps around the left. Full eagle here. Lower your hips. Don't forget to breathe. And then slowly let go and come back into Tadasana. Reach the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back into plank. Inhale here, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step between your hands. Lower the back heel down, come back. Up into a warrior one. Palms touching. Front knee is bent. Left leg is straight. Hips are squared. Now you bring your palms to your chest and bend forward a little bit. Keep a long torso here and now twist to the right so that the left elbow goes to the right knee. You can stay here in a prayer twist, or you can also open your hands like we did in chair pose. Gaze up to the ceiling, right hand reaches to the ceiling, or if you want, you can also find a bind here if it's in your practice. It's quite challenging here. If you lose your balance, feel free to gaze to the floor, but if not, you can try to lift your gaze up. Now slowly release the bind, come back up here into warrior one. Exhale, frame the front foot. Now you will rotate on the outer edge of the left foot, and you can now step the right foot back into a plank, side plank like this. Or if you can, and if you have the flexibility and the balance today, because every day is different obviously, you can grab the toes with the right hand and straighten your leg here. If that's too much, you just stay into a normal side plank. And if this is too much, you can also lower the left knee down and come into this side plank. Whatever feels best for you. Okay. Now rotate back to the mat, both hands on the floor. Chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. exhale, step between your hands, lower the back heel down, reach the arms up. Warrior one. Front knee is bent, palms are touching. You can bring the hands now in front of the chest in a prayer position. Try to have your hips square. Now lean forward with the chest a little bit, long torso. Twist to the left. The right elbow reaches the right knee. It's just a twist here. Gaze up if you can. And then you can also open your arms up into this twist. And if you want a big challenge, you can just interlace your fingers behind your back and just come into a bind. Gaze up for a big challenge or down. Now release both hands to the floor. We rotate on the outer edge of the right foot. You come into a side plank here, or grab the right toes again, the left toe, with your left hand. Reach up, come into a side plank here. Gaze can be up or down. Choose whatever challenge you want here. Then slowly release if you grabbed your foot and rotate back to the mat. Plank here. Exhale, inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. I think now you already feel quite warmed up. So we still have a little sequence left here. So reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step between your hands. Lower the back heel down and come up into warrior two. So front heel to back arch alignment. Adjust your stance. Gaze over the front fingertips. The arms are long and stretch out. Front knee is bent. Now we slowly straighten the front leg. Send the hips back. Reach forward with the right arm until the right hands reach the floor. Reach the left hand up to the ceiling. Both shoulders are stacked. Gaze up. And now if you want, on an exhale, you can rotate the left arm down. Gaze is down. Inhale. Rotate the left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Stay here. Now for a little added challenge, you can try to bind behind you. So if you need to adjust your stance, you can shorten it a little. We'll make it a little bit easier. So without changing the legs, so both legs are straight, you can try to bind behind your back. Chest is open. It's really a big challenge here, but you can just try to elongate your chest. Look up or down. If you look down, it makes it a bit easier. Then release of the bind. Right hand comes on the inside of the right foot again. This time you can bend the front knee. And the left arm reaches up and overhead. So actually to the front of the mat. Gaze is up. Open your chest. Extended warrior here. Now from here, we're coming to the same bind. This time the front knee is bent. So bind behind your back. Interlace your fingers here. Gaze is up or down. But slowly you will have your gaze down because you will shift your weight to the right foot and you will step forward without losing the bind. And I'm just going to face you, but you stay as you are. So you stay in the bind and now slowly you'll shift the weight into the left foot and you will come up with the torso, basically carrying your right leg with your arms. And now you can straighten the right leg too if you can. This is a bird of paradise. That's our peak position for today. Now you can also gaze to the left if you want to add a bit more challenge. And then slowly you can let go. Keep the bind, step back with the left foot, and then release the hands. Frame the front foot with both hands, step back into a plank. Inhale here, exhale chaturanga, inhale upward facing dog, exhale downward facing dog. Now find your breath here. We can together take a deep breath in and then exhale through the mouth, let it all out. Well done. Only one side left. So lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, step between your hands. Come up into warrior two. Front heel to back arch alignment. Front knee is bent. The arms are stretched out. Gaze over the front fingertips. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach up. Sorry, that's not correct. So slowly straighten the left leg. You can adjust your stance, make it a bit shorter if you want. Send the hips back. Lean forward with the chest. Left hand reaches long and then slowly comes to the floor. Right arm reaches up. Shoulders are stuck. Gaze is up. Open your chest. Both legs are straight. Now slowly on an exhale, rotate the arm down, gaze down. On inhale, rotate the arm up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now stay here. Again, you can adjust your stance a little bit. You can make it a little bit shorter. That will make it a bit easier. And now you can bind behind your back. Both legs stay straight. Gaze is up or down to make it a little bit easier. Okay. Now release. Left hand comes on the inside of the left leg. Bend the front knee. Right arm reaches overhead and long. Extended warrior. Front knee is bent. Gaze is up. Rotate the chest. Up. Now you can find your bind again here. Behind your back. Don't forget that this time the right leg is bent. The right knee is bent. Now gaze on the top of the mat here. The weight is on the right foot. You can step forward with the right foot. And now I'm just going to rotate to demonstrate. Keep the bind and shift the weight onto the right foot. Lift the left leg up with your arms with the bind. And now slowly straighten the left leg up. And you can gaze to the right. Whoopsie. And as you can see, you can lose your balance. If that's the case, don't worry. You can come back up like this, as if nothing happened. That's our second bird of paradise. And then slowly let go. Keep the bind. Step back with the right foot. And release the hands. Frame the front foot. Step back into plank. Inhale here. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward facing dog. Exhale downward facing dog. Very good. So now we did a lot of twists. I hope your body feels really nice now. Now lift the right leg up and back. Exhale. The right knee comes to the right elbow. And you will just place your right foot to the floor. We come into a pigeon. So the chin is parallel to the front mat. Left leg is long. We'll do some spinal waves here. So you can Fold forward, and then come up with a round spine. Fold forward, come back up with a round spine. Last time. Fold forward, come up with a round spine. Now, if you want, you can just lay down here, so you can walk your fingertips all the way to the front, even further than your mat, and there's just fold forward, let your heart melt to the floor. Should feel quite nice here. For those who still feel quite twisty, you can come up on your fingertips a little bit. The right hand reaches long. The left hand reaches up to the ceiling. Rotate your chest up. And then you thread the needle to the left, so under the right arm. That should feel nice as well. It's a nice little twist here. We'll breathe here. Okay. Slowly bring the left hand back to the front of the mat. Both hands to the mat. Tuck your toes, the left toes, and come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, and then the left foot comes to the floor to the right side. Shin is parallel to the front mat. Come up on your fingertips, and then slowly fold forward and roll up with a round spine. Inhale forward. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale forward. Exhale, round your spine. Now, walk your hands forward, melt your heart down. Head is on the floor. Should feel like a nice little stretch here. For those who want the extra challenge, you come up on your fingertips. The left hand stays long. The right hand reaches up to the ceiling. Rotate your chest up. Exhale, thread the needle under the left arm. Should feel like a nice twist here. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, slowly come back up on both fingertips to the center and then lift your chest up. Now you can bring the right leg to the front as well. And then straighten both legs. We come to a forward fold. So reach the arms up and melt your heart. Forward fold. And we'll slowly come back up. And from here, we'll roll down the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Try to do it very slowly until we completely reach the floor. Now you will bend your knees and bring your feet close to you. So your fingertips should be able to touch your heels. And now slowly lift up here. So the hips lift up and the hands interlace behind your back on the mat and the shoulders draw together. And you can really lift your hips even higher. If you want to, you can also come up on the fingertips. On the toes, sorry. And then slowly let go of the bind of the inner lace and roll down with the spine. Now for those who practice wheel, you can bring your hands next to your head and we'll lift up into a wheel. We'll stay there for 5 breaths. So we'll go up. Open your chest, gaze between your hands, and don't forget to breathe. And if you want more of a challenge, you can also shift the weight to the left and bring the right foot up. Then bring it back down, shift the weight to the right, left leg up, and bring both legs to the mat again, and then slowly come back down. Right, done. Bring your knees into your chest. Now you can grab your feet on the inside or on the outside for happy baby. Knees are bent. And this should feel like a really nice release for your back. You can shift from side to side. You can also straighten both legs, or you can just have them on the side bent. And slowly let go. Bring your legs up. Now we'll do the little eagle wrap again with the leg. So the right leg over the left. And then have your arms out into a T. And then drop your knees to the right side, to the left side, sorry, and gaze to the right. Should be a nice twist here for the back. And breathe here. Now slowly come back up to center. Release your legs. Release the wrap. Now the left leg, which is over the right. And then drop your hips, your knees to the right, gaze to the left. Come back to center, unwrap your legs, and now slowly extend your legs out. Let the legs look outward. The feet can drop to the floor. The arms are alongside your body. Let yourself feel heavy on the mat. We are done with today's session. And now we can let go in our Shavasana. I invite you to close your eyes and just completely relax and breathe here. If you wanted to stay a bit longer in this Shavasana and meditate, I invite you to do so. And otherwise, I'm very, very happy that you joined the session today. I hope you will join another one, and I look forward to getting some feedback from you and to seeing you on your mat another time. Slowly bring your legs to your chest, roll to the right side, and come up into a seated position. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope to see you another time. My name is Myriam, and I will be recording more and more sessions with you.